breathe the same air. So there are 7 chambers, and in the last chamber, which is all black with red stained glass, there's a giant clock which strikes every hour, and every hour there's a great masquerade party, and every hour all of the revelers, as they're called in the story, stop when the bell tolls, and they all seem to kind of be aware on some level that they're trying to avoid the unavoidable, and they're reminded of this every hour. So this is my response to that. The Mask of the Red Death. And this is strictly a cappella, old school Nuyorican Poets Cafe style. Big shout out to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, doing it for like ever since I was, what? How old were we up in here, kids? We're not gonna age ourselves. We've been up in here for a minute doing it. So we're gonna do it old school a cappella Nuyorican style. Prince Prospero, prosperous Prince of Profit, what have you done? When the Red Death devastated your country, your minions suffering under its grueling grip, scarlet blood, its signature, signed over their faces in the commoners' common places, what have you done? When your populace is in crisis, long suffering, ain't nothing nice, and cruel, ghastly death, their sacrifice, what have you done? Took 1,000 of your closest, wealthiest knights and dames, exactly 1% of the people to save from the misery of the Red Death plague. Sounds just like today. When 99% suffer beneath the burden of the upper class cased masquerade, behold the wicked, the stars on parade, debauched, their display, their wealth on a stage, our pockets and wallets a sieve, this charade, this wealth is but sand, and it slips through our hands. What's the real contraband? What is law? What is banned? Standing on stolen land, as the plague it expands. Poverty, pestilence, malnutrients, armaments, bloodbath of innocence, corporate malfeasance, governmental negligence, frankenfood, diabetes type 2, oceans, rivers, toxic stew, tumors on the fish, oil on the duck, slaughterhouse on the menu, thieves in the temple, pharmaceuticals for the mental problems of the post-modernity. Do we go down in history in infamy, or who will be left to tell the tale of the subsequent downfall after Columbus set sail? Now everything's for sale, even genetic codes, even our very souls. So what would Prince Prospero do? What do the prosperous do? Buttress themselves from the plague, but the bell tolls for some, so the bell tolls for all, for we all breathe the same air, spew toxins there, and one fate we all share, as the clock in the 7th sable chamber struck, reminding the revelers of their limited luck, and the time which does pass for them soon will be up. Every 60 minutes, which is 3,600 seconds of the time that flies, the prosperous would realize the truth of their condition, the futility of their lie. We all breathe the same air. So the contagion and despair would perforce arrive there, all in due time. The masked figure appeared, confirming their fears, walking through 6 chambers. This avatar of danger did arrive at the 7th, mask contorted and hellish, there in the black chamber with blood red glass pane, tripod flickering, fantastic phantasms grotesque without shame. The masked figure did aim. And though Prospero would leap with a dagger, defeat befell the prince, dropped to his knees, winced, and was overcome by death, stolen his breath as he stole from his peoples, enriching his circle. So they fell one by one, knights and dames overcome by what they hid from. For there is no wall so high, such that it can divide the air. We all breathe the same air. Thank you very much.